Hi everyone, welcome back to another hour of class with me. This is going to be a role play, reading, speaking, pronunciation class, and we are going to be discussing on the topic of airport security. All right, I can see that this class, a lot of reservations were made for this class too. Super. If you made a reservation, then you guys should join now, okay? Otherwise, you lose your spot, and other people are able to come into class, and you have to wait for another spot to open up. Okay, so Abdullah, I can see that you had a lot of fun in our hangman class today.
Oh yeah, yes I had.
Yeah? Yeah, you weren't here last time. Hamid, what was our topic last time? Geography.
I guess, yes, geography.
Yeah. So last time our topic was geography, and it was a really fun class as well. So I'm glad. Yeah.
Score again was tie and tie.
It's true. The score was a tie again. I need to pick harder topics. There was a topic for president names. I was like, this is too hard. Even I don't know president names.
From Turkey? From Turkey?
No, just like all over the world. Just all over the world. Like presidents of different countries. I was like, this is too hard. So I'll pick a more difficult topic next time, and then we can play. Okay. So let's see. So we have Abdullah, we have Hamid, and we have Norbert. Hi again, Norbert.
Hi.
Abdullah, did you know it was Norbert's birthday yesterday?
Yeah, I know. I sent
Did you watch the recorded class?
I have watched it, yeah. And you know, your birthday song sounded like a lament for me.
Like a lament?
Yeah.
It was nice. You just made fun of like Norbert's favorite song. Hush! That's it, Abdullah. Mute it. You're muted. You're muted permanently.
But it sounded like that.
What favorite song? In the video? Or?
Oh, in the video, Abdullah is saying that your background song, it sounded really sad. That was like super sad in the piano.
Yes,
but
No. Your happy birthday song sounded like a lament.
Oh!
Yeah,
We were all singing.
Yeah, but no emotion, come on. I felt like in a graveyard, come on.
Hey, what do you expect when like 10 people from 10 different countries are singing online with bad internet connections? Come on, Abdullah.
It's always the
Let's
always
see.
the others, sure.
So we also have Adriana, who's joining us from Mexico. Adriana,
Hi.
so good to see you. How are you?
It's good to be back.
It's awesome to have you back as well.
Thanks.
Where have you been?
Working. I've been working.
You've been working? It's summertime.
No.
Summertime, spend on the summertime. It's a song. All right. What's the weather like down in Mexico?
I don't know. It's been like crazy weather because yesterday it was raining, but now it's like sun, and I don't know. I guess it's going to rain tonight.
You're the first person who's like complaining about so much sun. In Canada, people are like, give me skin cancer. I want the sun. They just lie out on the beach, just like getting their skin bleached. Let's see. Who else do we have? We have, I'm going to try and say your name, but I'm probably going to fail. Fakhrandin. I think I did a good job. Fakhrandin?
It's Fahrettin, no?
Fahrettin, I guess. Fahrettin.
Fakhrandin? Can you hear me, Fakhrandin? I feel like he's frozen. Or like his screen is frozen. Is he not breathing?
Maybe he muted.
He muted himself because his screen is frozen as well. So I think his internet might be having some issue. Yeah, he got dropped. So I think he'll come back. And we have Lily who cracked through and joined us. Hi, Lily.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, welcome back, Lily.
I had some problem.
Yeah, and Norbert, your Verbling chat isn't working?
It's another story I will tell you later. But yes, my chat won't work in this class.
Okay. Was it working in the last class?
Yes, it's not because of verbing.
It's not. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then what I'll do is I'll switch to Google Chat. Okay, Norbert, so you can see everything that we're in case I need to type something, you can see it as well.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
So hi guys. I'm in Google Chat for everyone. Okay. I'll switch to Verbling Chat every now and then, but for the most part, I'll try and stay in Google Chat. Okay. And let's see. So Fakhrandin, can you hear me now? Big smile. Okay, you're muted. There's a microphone on top. Click it. Click, yeah, right there. Click it.
Red button.
Okay.
Click it.
You hear me?
Good.
Okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Fakhrandin?
Okay, I'm so fine. This is the first time that I participate with you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I wish to enjoy that.
I wish to learn a lot
Yeah.
and enjoy.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
are we saying your name right, Fakhrandin? Is that how you say
It
it?
is a Fakhruddin. It does, yeah, it does. It mean in Arabic the pride of religion.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
heavy name. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So where are you from, Fakhrudin?
I'm from Algeria.
Algeria. We had somebody else from Algeria in the previous class, Goliath.
Goliath.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Mr.
welcome.
Surgeon Glide.
So welcome. It's really nice to have you join us.
Okay, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. And we have Ricardo. Ricardo with his manly voice is here.
Hello, everybody. Hello, teacher. Good to
How
see
are
you
you?
again.
Good to see you too. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you. And you?
I'm good too. I'm excited. I'm gonna make you the security guard because your voice sounds like it could be the voice of a security guard. Your voice is like all like, I'm okay. I am awesome. So it's a good thing. You have a very manly, deep voice. So I'm gonna make you the security guard in our play.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And lastly, we have Constantine. Constantine?
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Where are you from, Constantine?
I'm from Russia.
I guessed that. Now, okay, I don't know if you guys watch like bad movies, but I watch a lot of bad movies. And there's this movie called Constantine. Has anyone seen it?
Yeah, with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It is, yeah, it is.
He's this person who like lives on the earth and he like battles angels and demons and he like kills all these bad souls and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's about me.
By the way, we have a town here in Algeria. It's called Constantine.
Constantine, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a king named Constantine as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's,
Yeah.
And Constantinople. It's from Constantinople.
Yeah. So Constantine,
Turkey.
you have a pretty loaded name as well. So welcome, Constantine. Nice to have you join us. What part of Russia are you from?
I'm from the European part.
Oh, so Moscow. That's it.
It's about 1,000 kilometers from Moscow.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it Europe? Europe to me is Moscow. That's it.
Okay,
It's
I'm
like
from
the
Moscow.
biggest country in the world. I don't know all the city. I don't even know where Yuri is from.
It's
He would kill
an
me.
continent.
It's an entire
Yeah.
The entire Russian like country is bigger than like most continents. So welcome, Constantine. It's really nice to have you join us. Is this your first time here
Yes,
on Burbling or in my class?
in your class.
In my class. So welcome. Really nice to have you join me in my class.
I'm
It's
very
always
pleased to meet you.
pleased to meet you too. And you guys, for all those who are new to my class, you picked a great class to be in for your first time. We are going to be role playing and reading a skit. And our topic today is going through airport security. Dun dun dun.
I hate that.
You hate that, Lily? I feel like you have a burden, you have a pain you want to share with us about this topic.
Especially if you travel in winter.
What happened? What's your horror story about airport security? Tell us.
It's just if you, especially in winter here in Canada. I was in Alberta. I was in Calgary, last year on December.
In
And, in
December,
and,
yeah.
We traveled. We came back here in Quebec for the holidays. And in winter you wear a lot of clothes, so you have to put off all of the jacket and everything, the shoes, and then after the security we have to put it on again. And
yeah, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. That's absolutely true. What about you, the rest of you guys? Do you anybody has any horror stories that they want to share with us about airport security that they have lived through? Norbert, did anything bad happen to you when you were
Not a
traveling
horror
to?
story, but yes, the first time when I went to the UK, I wanted to take or give, no, take.
Take.
Take mouthwash. Mouthwash, yes. And they got it, and they put everything out of my
backpack.
My backpack, yes. But it was a very small backpack, and so I didn't have any space, and it was not easy to pack into, and they just pack out and then say that
pack it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very,
and
very rude.
When I went the second time to the UK, I wanted to take perfume. Perfume. And they took it as well. So
yeah. The airport security is very, very strict now. Living in a post 9/11 world, it's really, really hard to travel by plane without having to go through crazy, crazy airport security. For me, the strangest part of airport security is how they like touch you everywhere. Like that's really strange for me. A few years ago, I was in North America. I was in New York. I was in New York, and they have the strictest airport rules over there. And I went there, and I had earrings on, right? So I had like metal earrings on, and I walked through their machine, and their machine went off like buzz, 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 buzz. And they're like, "Ma'am, can you step here, please?" And I was like, "Okay." And they touched my hair, and they made my head go like this, and then they like touched it all over. I was like, oh my god, I am so uncomfortable right now. It's really, really strange. And airport security, if you say something wrong, they and if they don't like you, they won't let you go through. It's really scary, especially if you're traveling in the United States. And you know, that's just the way it is. And a lot of people, they have miscommunication with the person that they are talking to because they don't know what to say and what's being asked of them. So today we're going to cover quite a bit of vocabulary that is good to know, and what a dialogue with like an airport personnel and an airport security person looks like and sounds like. Okay, so does everybody have the document that we're going to be using? Hamid, I think Hamid posted it. So everybody was able to open it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. You guys will be seeing the document, but don't feel like you have to read it from my screen. Read it from your own monitors. And I'm just showing it so everybody knows where we are. Okay? So going through security. Does anybody enjoy going through security just out of curiosity? Like, do you feel like it's fun?
Well, I'm used to it right now.
You're used to it, okay?
Yeah.
What about you, Constantine?
For me, it was very funny when I was in Greece 3 years ago. I visited Acropolis, and it was prohibited to touch everything there.
Yeah.
But I managed to take some stones from the buildings, and nobody noticed this. And I took them to Russia and I put them into my hand luggage.
In your hand luggage, okay. And you
And when I was passing the customs control, I was afraid of being noticed by them, but they noticed nothing.
Yeah.
I was surprised, and I could bring it not in the other bag, but in hand luggage with me.
In your hand luggage, yeah, exactly. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but they check your checked luggage as well. Checked luggage. What is checked luggage?
Yes, that happened to us when we went to Singapore. It is this suitcase was my husband's suitcase when we travel around Madagascar. We did the Madagascar tour, and we bought some a lot of art, Madagascar art, and we bought a knife. It was a knife like. If you see a lot of African video that they have a knife, a big knife in their hand.
Yeah.
This kind of knife. So he put it in the suitcase.
Luggage. Yeah.
Yes. He put it in the suitcase, but if you know, in the suitcase there is in the bottom of the suitcase there is another ziplock.
Yeah, zip like a
zip. And
you
can put another thing under it, and he put it under it.
Just so you know, that's called a compartment.
Okay. It was just for going back to our home in Madagascar, and he forgot to get it out the suitcase. But he traveled like 2 times in Korea and Japanese, and the knife was in the suitcase, but any security found it.
Yeah.
It was strange.
Yeah.
And after that we went to Singapore. They found it in our luggage. So it was they just called us and they said,
they keep it? Did they keep it, or did they give it back to you?
They keep it. We said you can keep it. So you know, we didn't need it at this time. It was our honeymoon, so we
don't need nothing.
Yes.
So that is called confiscation. That is called confiscation.
Yes.
All right. So when you have something, for example, like even with Norbert's mouthwash was confiscated. That is yours. That is taken from you from an authority or an authority figure, like the police or the customs, because they feel that it is unsafe that it is with you. Okay, so your mouthwash was confiscated, Norbert. This knife that Lily was traveling with was confiscated. Confiscated usually means that they keep it and they can give it back to you if they want to. In high school, a lot of people's cell phones are confiscated. Yeah, your cell phone is confiscated by your principal or your teacher, and at the end of the school day, they give it back to you. So confiscated is something that is taken from you from somebody that is higher up in authority from you. Okay, so let's just quickly say hi to Hoyen. Hi, Hoyen.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
That's awesome. You sound a little tired. Are you a little tired?
I just woke up.
Okay, all right. So we won't pick on you too
much. Waking
much.
up earlier, but I overslept.
That's okay. So I'm happy you're here. All right, so let's get started. So I want to know if you guys have any stories of your own going through airport security. I travel a lot, and I have for every place I've been to, I probably have 4 stories about something that happened at the airport, and all my stuff was confiscated.
It's interesting to me because
in
Europe I didn't have any problem with the security because I'm in the European Union.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting to me to hear stories like that.
In North America, it's very, very strict. In Singapore, where Lily is talking about, lived in Singapore for a year, and it's very strict going through security there. Some countries are just like that. All right. Okay. So going through.
Hina, I remember your one story in Singapore.
Yeah. What happened?
You bought expensive product.
I did.
And you could not.
Yeah, they took my expensive lotion. I feel bad. I know. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get started. So our dialogue going through security. All right. So we have a security officer who is going to be played by Constantine.
Wow.
There we go. So Constantine, you are going to be our security officer. Is that okay with you?
What an honor.
All right. Our security officer is Constantine. Mrs. Gonzalez. So we have quite a few females. Who would like to play Mrs. Gonzalez?
Me.
Me! Lily, you are Mrs. Gonzalez. Okay? Mr. Gonzalez. Who would like to play Mr. Gonzalez?
Me.
Me?
I can play. Yeah, I can play that.
Fakhruddin, you are playing Mr. Gonzalez.
Please call me Fakhr.
Fakhr. Okay. Okay. You're like, you can't say my name right, so just say Fakhr.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So Fakhru is going to play Mr. Gonzalez, and I promised Ricardo that he would play an officer. So Ricardo, you are going to play our TSA officer.
Okay.
Okay. What is TSA officer, guys?
It is Transportation Security Administration.
Perfect.
Yeah.
TSA means Transportation Security Administration Officer, so our administrative officer, okay? And we'll discuss what the difference between that and the security officer is, okay? So security officer and TSA officers are different at an airport. So Ricardo, you're going to play our TSA officer, okay?
Okay.
All right, and let's see, security is Constantine. Okay. So everybody knows their part. Try to stay on par with the lines, and we'll read through this one time. And if something is unclear, we'll read through it again. It's just a one-page dialogue, okay, guys? So whenever you're ready, security officer, you can start from the top. So dialogue, going through security. Go for it.
ID and boarding passes, please.
Here you go, sir.
You may proceed. Please keep this handy since you'll need to show them again.
So Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez walk toward the security gates.
You are each allowed one carry-on bag and one small personal item.
Item.
Our carry-on bags are less than the maximum 48 inches in size.
45
inches in size. My personal items in my computer case and laptop computer.
The laptop is electronic. You will need to take out of its bag and send it through in a security bin of its own.
Okay.
My personal item is my purse.
That should be fine. Do either of you have any liquids, gels, or aerosols?
Aerosols.
Aerosols. To the glass.
I do. I have toothpaste, hairspray, lip gloss, and body lotion.
Those items are permitted.
Items.
Again.
That's okay.
These items are permitted if they are less than 3 ounces. They need to be in a clear plastic bag that is less than 1/4 in size and has a zip top.
Here they are.
Okay, so Mrs. Gonzalez holds up the bag. Okay, so we'll stop here and then we'll continue on with other characters after this. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for reading that. Ricardo, can you say that for me again? Item?
Item.
Yeah, item. Okay. So the I sound is like you pull it. Item. Okay, perfect. So does this dialogue sound familiar to anyone? Is this what it usually sounds like when you go through security?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So your security officer says your ID and boarding passes, please. Now, what is the difference between your security officer and your TSA officer? Who can tell me?
As I understand, the security officer only controls those who enter. He let them enter, and TSA officer, he checks what they have.
Yes, that's absolutely right. So when you are ready to go through security, you stand in line, right? You stand in line, and then there's an officer who says ID and boarding passes. Everybody knows what a boarding pass is, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pass? What's a boarding pass? Boarding pass.
The ticket allowed you to come in the airplane.
Yes. So the ticket that you show when you are getting on top of the airplane. It's not the ticket that you bought online. That's just the ticket. Your boarding pass allows you to go into the airport, okay, and get on your plane. So the person who looks at your ID and boarding pass is just a security officer, okay? When you stand for your security check, the officers who are standing there, they are wearing gloves. Mostly they wear gloves. Has anybody seen that? They are wearing blue gloves. Those are your transportation security administrating officers, okay?
Yeah.
Those are the people who are like, this is not allowed on the plane. This is allowed on the plane, okay? This is harmful. You can't take this. Security,
And they screen people.
Yeah, screening.
Not only their valuables, but also, if you go to the X-ray machine, or they check if you have anything, they screen you.
Dula, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you go to the X-ray machine, they see on the computer if you have something on your body.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And then there's also random screening. Who has heard of what random screening is?
It's they pick people at random, and they look maybe suspicious or not. I don't know. Their criteria is
criteria.
Yeah, and they just pick up people. Pick out people at random. Yeah.
Exactly. Nowadays, I don't know what it's like in Europe or in the rest of the world, but in North America, there is a random racial screening that happens now. So I could be standing in line with 50 other people, and if the police officers think that I look suspicious, like I am going to do something, then they can just call me and be like, you have been picked for random screening. So they can take me in the back room and they can ask me questions. They can open up my luggage. They can ask me, why am I traveling? Where am I going? And it's because they think that I might be suspicious. Okay? This is random screening. Go ahead, Norbert.
And do they worry about that you would miss your plane?
They don't care. They don't care about that. No. They don't care about that. If you miss your flight because you got picked for random screening, it's not their problem. They don't care. They'll be like, we don't care.
And then you have to buy another ticket, or you can go with the next.
No, you have to buy another ticket. Especially, it's very, in North America, traveling from the airport is one of the most stressful things you can do ever. It's very, very stressful, which is why I remember going to the airport a few months ago, and there was a woman next to me in line, and she had a little kid with her. He was like maybe 7 or 8 years old, and she was like, don't move, don't talk to anyone, just keep your head down and just walk through, okay? If they think that you are suspicious, they'll stop you and they won't care about your flight or what you have to do or anything. This is random screening, and it's a really big, I mean, they say it's random, but it's not. I don't think it is. They always they always pick like the non-Caucasian people. It's stressful.
No, that's true. It's really true. I mean, especially after 9/11, that happened so often.
Yeah. So screening is basically, when you say screening, you mean checking in depth. All right. Random screening at an airport is picking people and checking them in depth, like what they're doing, why are they traveling. Okay. So all right. So we have a security officer and our TSA officer. So Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez, they go through. You may proceed. Please keep these handy. What does that mean when you are told to keep something handy?
It looks like a mobile phone or like that.
No.
Yeah, Adriana, go ahead.
When you have like something I don't know how to say it. Like your backpack or something, like you can take out easily.
Exactly.
No, you
Keep
have to
something.
have ready. You have to keep it ready to hand.
Yeah, keep
That
it
means
ready to
handy.
show someone. Okay,
Yeah.
not like,
Like-
oh yeah, go ahead.
Like card, for example. Yeah.
Like your ID card, like your boarding pass. Like if you are in line and you're like, oh, I don't know where my stuff is, it's in my bag. That's not handy. Handy is like, oh, you want my card? Here's my card. When you have something ready to present and give to another person, it's called keeping it handy. Okay? So the security officer tells them to keep their boarding passes handy because they will need to show them again. Okay? So the TSA officer tells them, what are they allowed? They're allowed 1 carry-on bag and 1 small personal item. Okay? Then the sizes of your carry-on bag and the personal item, computer case and laptop computer. Okay? What is the difference between your carry-on and a personal item?
The difference between personal carry-on, it can be a backpack with a backpack or a little suitcase. And personal item is especially for a woman.
No, personal item is not special. Look, Mr.
Gonzalez,
Yeah, he has a personal item as well. Yeah.
It's like computer and of laptop computer.
Yeah. So this would be the difference.
Yes.
So this could, what would this be? This is my backpack. Would this be checked? Would this be carry-on or would this be my purse? This would be carry-on. Okay?
Yeah.
This is a big bag, all right? This would be my carry-on. This would be my personal item, okay?
Yes.
It's on me like this, all right? I can just keep it or whatever.
Okay, I understand. And for a man, it can be like as
a laptop case, a suitcase, like a suitcase with his documents, okay? So technically, you are allowed to have 2 bags with you carried on, technically. One of them can be a big one, like my backpack, 45 inches. The other one has to be tiny. It has to just be small enough to put like a few things or a laptop or something, all right? So that's what the TSA officer is telling them, that you can only have 1 personal item and 1 carry-on bag, okay? Mrs. Gonzalez, her personal item is her purse, okay? So, and then he asks, do either of you have any liquids, gels, or aerosols? What are aerosols?
Like perfume?
No.
No. Those
Aerosols is like it's like to protect from the sun, yeah.
From the sun?
Yeah, it's something like.
It is. It's like spray, but.
How do you say it? I said in French, parasol.
Oh my God, my French is not that advanced.
No?
Yeah. Lily, why don't you try? What's an aerosol?
It's like spray. Yes.
A can with compressed gas in it is an aerosol.
Yeah.
Okay? For example, air freshener. You guys know what an air freshener is, right?
Yes.
Air freshener. Bug spray. When you want to kill bugs, you have a can. By the way, that can is called a canister. Okay? So when you have a can in which you have compressed gas, all right? That is an aerosol, okay? When you press it, it comes out like a liquid, right? Like a liquid, and then there's some gas. Pepper spray. A pepper spray would be an aerosol, okay? It has compressed gas and liquid in it, all right? What is the problem with aerosols? Why can you not take them in a plane, in a carry-on bag?
They can explode.
It can explode, exactly. Because when you go up, the altitude, the air pressure, it can press down on the can, and then the can can explode, and it's flammable. Yeah, it can get on fire. So aerosols are not allowed at all on your carry-on. You can put it in your checked luggage, but not in your carry-on. Okay? So these are the regular questions that your TSA officer will ask you. Do you have any liquid, any gels, or any aerosols to declare? Declare means, do you have them? Are you going to tell them that? Are you going to tell us that they are in your bags? And then Mrs. Gonzalez says she has a toothpaste. What would a toothpaste be? Would it be a liquid, a gel, or an aerosol?
Gel.
Gel. Yeah. Gel is anything that is like a semi-solid. Okay. Hairspray. What is hairspray?
Aerosol.
Aerosol.
Yeah.
Aerosol. A hairspray is aerosol. Lip gloss. What is lip gloss? Gel. Gel. Lip
Gel.
gloss is gel. And what is body lotion?
Gel.
Gel.
Body lotion would be a liquid.
Correct.
Okay? Yeah. Body lotion would be a liquid because it's very flowy. All right. I'll show you what a gel is here. This can be tricky. So if you're talking about body stuff, so this would be a gel. Okay. I have to press down on it. Okay. This would be a gel. But if it's a liquid that I pour, that would be a body lotion. Okay. So women thinks they're all weird.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. So you can take these things if they are less than 3 ounces. How much is 3 ounces in another let's say conversion? Who knows what 3 ounces is?
I know it is 28.3 gram.
28.3 ounces?
1 ounce is
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
28.3 grams.
What about liquids? How many milliliters is that?
100.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the
And-
security. Yeah, go ahead.
And it doesn't just the liquid because when they took my my perfume, it wasn't 100 millimeter in that, but the box was.
Milliliters.
But yes, but the box was more than 100 millimeter, and
Yeah.
that's why they took away.
Yeah, the container is what you're yeah. The container has to be less than 100 milliliters. Not the amount that you have. The box itself has to be less than 100 milliliters. You can have like a big bottle and this much lotion in it, but because the bottle is so big, they won't let you take it in. Okay? So he is telling them how much they are allowed. So you're allowed 3 ounces, and they need to be in a clear plastic bag. Okay? And has a zip top. What's a zip top?
It's a zip on the top of the bag.
Yeah, so it should be sealable.
Yeah.
He knows what sealable is?
It should closable.
Closable, yes. So the bag should be able to close. All right. So this is what you need to do if you want to carry all your stuff in. So Mrs. Gonzalez shows him, here they are. So she has all her stuff in a little bag, and she's showing it to the TSA officer. Okay. All right. Let us go on. So let's get some more people. So who would like to be Mrs. Gonzalez now? One of the females. Adriana, would you like to be Mrs. Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So Adriana is going to be Mrs. Gonzalez. Who would like to be Mr. Gonzalez? Abdullah?
I think
okay.
no one wants to be my husband.
Oh, guys, is that what you're saying?
No, I wanted the part of the officer, but okay. I'm
Oh,
alright.
you be Mr. Gonzalez.
Okay, no, I got married. Yoo-hoo.
And who would like to be the officer?
I can.
Norbert? Okay, Norbert's going to be the officer. Okay, so Norbert,
But you have to cook for me right now.
I am an excellent cooker.
Oh, good.
All right,
Very
so Norbert, go ahead. So TSA officer says thank you.
Thank you. Please put that bag in a security bin of its own. I need to confiscate the bottle of water though. It's prohibited because it's too large. It's 8 ounces. You can return to the counter and place it in your checked bag, or you can throw it out. I can go through.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Here, I'll throw it away. Can I buy water once I'm through with security?
Yes, liquids purchased once you're inside the gate area are permitted on board.
We have all our bags on the belt to go through the X-ray machine.
You will both need to take off your shoes. Shoes need to through the X-ray machine too.
Okay, we will take those off. Anything else?
Make sure you haven't left any coins or metal items in your pockets. Sir, you should take off your belt so the buckle won't set off the metal detector.
I will put it in the bin with my shoes.
Madam, you might want to take off your watch, and you should take the barrette out of your hair. Barrette out of your hair. It's made of metal and will set off the detector. You'd have to be hand searched by a TSA officer.
It's okay. I can take my watch off and the barrette out of my...
Okay, folks, I think you are ready. Please let me have a look at your identification and boarding passes. Okay, carry those through with you. The TSA officer on the other side of the metal detector will want to see your papers again. Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So does this look like an easy thing to do, guys, going through security? Reading this? What do you guys think? Adriana, if you were Mrs. Gonzalez, what would you do?
I would be like, I don't know. I think personally, I have a lot of patience. But I don't know. The last time I went to New York, it was like very strict.
Yeah.
Well, frankly speaking, I would be pissed off. So.
Yeah. That's absolutely true. So would I. I mean, why they make you take your shoes off? Does anybody know the reason?
Maybe
no, but not everybody. I mean, when I went through the security, I didn't have to take off my shoes, but the people in front of me had to. So I don't know.
Okay.
Why?
If the people in front of you were from North America, then they probably thought they had to, because in North America we have to take our shoes off. Lily, what do you think?
I think if it's in a US, I think it's because of the drug.
Drugs?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. You know why they make us take our shoes off in North America? About 4 years ago, there was a terrorist attempt, not an attack, an attempt, and the terrorist had a bomb in his shoe. So really? It was called a shoe bomb. Shoe bomb, like, oh my god, so smart.
Yes.
So it was a shoe bomb. He had a bomb in the heel of his shoe, and they caught him.
This is a small bomb.
Yeah, it was a small bomb in the heel of his shoe, and they caught him. And after that, they have made everybody take their shoes off because anybody could have a bomb in their shoe. I personally think it's a little excessive. I mean, seriously, okay, whatever. But this is the actual reason why in North America we have to take our shoes off when we go through security.
Okay? America has lots of enemies, you know. Yeah.
It's true. I haven't traveled outside of North America in a couple of years, so I'm not too sure what it is like in Europe and Asia, but over here you have to. So if you, like me, I always wear running shoes when I travel. I always wear like joggers or sneakers, and I have to take them off, and then I have a lot of stuff with me, and then it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna fall and nobody's gonna help me. Yeah, go ahead,
UK uses this system too, and because some people keeps their money to the shoes. So other security thing from UK.
Yeah. So I mean, all this stuff, the metal detection, it's really and you know, some people there are medical conditions like you have a metal leg. Norbert, go ahead.
No, I just said yes.
Yeah, there are medical conditions like if you had surgery on your back, and they had to put a metal plate in your back, you have to always carry your x-ray with you, all right? So, because when you walk through security, there's metal in you, right? The security will go off, and you have to show them your x-ray that says that you have something in your back because you had to have surgery, all right? They'll be like, no, if you don't have your x-ray, we're not going to let you go through, okay? So
you need a report from your
A doctor,
doctor,
yeah.
doctor
You need a
report,
written note from your doctor as well that this person has this, otherwise, because they won't be able to live without it. All right.
Sure.
So airport security has become very, very strict in recent years. All right. Okay. Any questions you guys have from the dialogue that we just read?
No.
Any words that are unclear? I think those were pretty straightforward. Okay. So what we'll do now is, so let's see. So vocabulary check part 1. Look at the pictures and referring to the dialogue, determine which category each picture should be placed in. So looking at these things, which one of these things are permitted and which are prohibited? What does prohibited mean?
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
What does that mean?
Yes. Not allowed.
Not allowed, yes. Prohibited means not allowed. Permitted means allowed. Prohibited means not allowed. Okay? So let's see. So you guys have all these items. So let's look at number 1. Is number 1... Yeah, what is number 1?
Prohibited. Water.
Prohibited. Why is it prohibited, Norbert?
Because it's a liquid and it seems like more than 100 milliliter.
Yeah. It's 8 fluid ounces, right? So you can only have 3 ounces. So this is 8 ounces. Perfect. So Norbert says number 1 is not permitted. It's prohibited. Ricardo, number 2. Do you think number 2 is permitted or prohibited? What is number 2, Ricardo?
Yeah, I think girl things. I don't know what, but I think
this would be lotion. This is lotion.
lotion. Okay, it's not. I think it is possible. No problem.
Is
it
gloss?
Lip gloss.
So number 2 is lip gloss. Yeah. Okay. Now sorry.
Yeah.
Number 2 is lip gloss. Yeah. So what did you say, Ricardo? Is it prohibited or permitted?
Permitted.
Permitted? You guys think it's permitted?
No.
Yeah.
Why is it not? Why is it not
because
permitted?
it's not in a plastic bag.
Yes, perfect. It is not in a plastic bag. Okay.
But I am security guy.
Yeah. What I say goes. All right. Perfect. So this would be prohibited. Okay. Let's go Hoyen. Hoyen, number 3. What is number 3 and is it permitted or prohibited?
It is permitted.
Okay, yeah. The shoes are permitted. Well done. Lily, number 4.
It's permitted.
Yeah, because it's in a plastic bag. Hamid, number 5.
I think permitted.
Number 5, is it permitted, guys?
No, prohibited because toothpaste is not accessible.
Toothpaste is not. What do you mean it's not accessible?
I mean, the passage says it is prohibited.
Yeah.
So
it is prohibited, and also this toothpaste is way more than 3 fluid ounces. Okay, this is about 8 ounces. Okay, nothing over 3 ounces that is a liquid or a gel is allowed. So this toothpaste would be prohibited. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Hamid. Next, let's get Fakhandu. My God, I even forgot. Fakru. Sorry, Fakru. Yeah. Go ahead, Lily.
Just make sure. Did you skip Huyen?
No. Hoyen did number 3, right? Hoyen?
I did number 3.
Yeah. Lily's all standing up for Hoyen. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love you.
All right. So, Fakru, what do you think? Number 6.
Prohibited.
Is number 6 prohibited, guys? Okay. Yeah. What is this? What is number 6? What would you call it?
Luggage.
Luggage? What kind of luggage?
Luggage. It's heavy luggage.
No, it's hand luggage.
It's
not handle.
It's your
Not
carry-on.
handle.
Carry-on. Your carry-on.
Yeah. It's permitted. Yeah.
Your carry-on is permitted. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Constantine, number 7.
It's permitted, but I think it depends on the contents.
On the and what is number 7 called?
It's hand luggage.
Yeah, it's your personal item.
Yeah.
It's your personal item. For a woman, it's her bag. For a man, it can be a bag as well. It can be like his laptop case or his suitcase. All right. So this is all carry-on luggage. Perfect. Adriana, number 8.
Prohibited.
Why is it prohibited?
Because it's more than 3 ounces.
It's more, yeah. And what else?
Liquids are not allowed.
Liquids are allowed, but no food is allowed. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So he says that over here. It is prohibited if you return. Can I buy water once I'm through security? Okay. It's prohibited because Go ahead, Suranaru.
Liquid are allowed, but you have to buy it after the security part.
Yeah, you can buy liquids after security, but if you have like your own food, which is in a big container, it's not allowed. So well done. Thank you, Adriana. Number 9, Abdullah. What is number 9 and is it allowed?
I think those are personal items. I would say
what kind of personal items? How would you describe them?
Those are electronic items.
Yes, electronics. You can just say electronics.
Okay, and they have to take it out and put it in the security bin. So I would say they are allowed.
Yeah, they are permitted. Yeah, perfect. They are permitted. Awesome. Thank you, Abdullah. And lastly, number 10. Ricardo, what do you think number 10 is, and is it prohibited or permitted?
I think it is permitted.
Okay. So this is what you are taking on the plane with you. You are going to be holding it. So you guys think what is number 10 first?
No, it's not permitted. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So what is number 10? What's it called, guys?
Checked luggage.
Personal.
No, this is your checked luggage.
Checked luggage.
Checked luggage.
Go through this one more time. Okay. So there are 3 kinds of items. All right. When you go to the airport and you go to the check-in desk, what do you do at the desk? Tell me 2 things that you do.
You show your ticket.
Yeah, you show your ticket, and then what do they give you in return for your ticket?
Boarding pass.
Your
boarding pass. So you get your boarding pass, and the second thing that you do at the check-in counter, what is it?
They will send your luggage.
Yeah, you check in your luggage. That is called your checked luggage. Your huge suitcases. I am living out of a suitcase right now, so here. You guys see that? That is my this would be my checked luggage. This big thing, okay?
Okay.
This is my checked luggage, all right? A big suitcase is your checked luggage. You cannot take it with you on the plane, okay? So that's one kind of checked luggage. The stuff that you take with you on the plane physically is your carry-on luggage, okay? In your carry-on luggage, you have a personal item, which is your small bag, and then you have the carry-on bag, all right? There are 3 kinds of luggage then, all right? So your checked luggage, you cannot take with you on the plane. You have to give it to the airline, and then they put it in the plane for you. Is that clear to everyone? I hope it's not confusing.
No, it's clear.
Okay? There you go. So this is your luggage, this is your suitcase, this is your checked luggage. Number 6 and number 7 would do your carry-ons. Okay? Perfect. All right. So now that you guys, I think I've gone through the vocabulary in a lot of detail, so you guys should be able to fill in these blanks. Okay? So fill in the blank, choose the correct word from the list below to complete the rules about going through security at an airport. You may have to alter the word to fit the sentence, okay? So if it's a verb, you might need to change it a little bit. If it's plural, you might have to make it plural and all that stuff. So you might have to change a singular noun to its plural form, so on and so forth. Or you may have to change a verb from a present tense to past, all right? So let's do the first one together, and then you guys can do each one individually. Every passenger is allowed to have one blank
Carry-on.
one carry-on bag and one blank personal item. Yes. Every passenger is allowed to have one carry-on bag and one personal item, such as a laptop or a purse. Well done. So let's start with Abdullah. Abdullah, can you do number 2 for us?
Sure. Computers are electronic, so they need to be taken out of their cases before being sent to the machine.
Perfect. Computers are electronic. Perfect. Adriana, number 3.
Passengers must take off their shoes and walk through barefoot.
Perfect. Thank you. Barefoot. Everybody knows what barefoot is, right?
Yeah.
Without shoes.
Yeah, without shoes. And nothing in your feet. Okay, so when your feet are completely bare, when they're completely naked, is called barefoot. All right, Constantine, number 4.
Liquids and gels. Yeah.
Yeah, liquid gel.
Liquids, gels, and aerosols, maybe. No.
Yeah, not aerosol.
Aerosols are prohibited if they are larger than 8 ounces.
Perfect. They're larger than 8 ounces. Awesome. Thank you so much, Constantine. Next, let's get Faku. Number 5.
Liquids less than 3 ounces should be okay. Declare.
Yeah.
Declare they should not be in one personal bag.
They should be in one blank bag.
Blank bag. Yeah. With I don't know.
Okay. What kind of bag should they be in, guys?
In a zip top bag.
Zip top.
No. Okay. They should be in a blank bag with a zip top. So the second blank is a zip top. What kind of a bag should they be in? This is your unit of measurement.
It's a quart.
A quart, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. A quart is a unit of volume or capacity, okay? It is equal to 32 ounces, all right? So a bag, so it would be about this big, all right? A bag this big is called a quart. That size is a quart. So your bag has to be empty and it can be 32 ounces. Go ahead, Constantine.
Could you write this word?
Quart. Okay, I'm writing it all in the Google chat. Can you see it, Constantine?
Yeah.
Okay, so a quart is 32 ounces. For those of you who don't know, all right? So these are numbers to remember. 3 ounces, 8 ounces, 32 ounces. Weird measurements. Do you think so, Hoyen? These are weird measurements?
I don't know how children in the United States
manage
to remember all of those numbers.
Yeah. It definitely, if you travel a lot, you have to know this stuff. All right? Okay, Hamid, let's do number 5.
Number 6.
Oh, sorry, number 6.
Items that are prohibited must be placed in checked luggage, or they will be
baggage,
or they will be confiscated by a TCA officer.
Confiscated. Perfect. Yes, confiscated, taken from you. Perfect. Hoyen, number 7, please.
Yeah. Items go through an X-ray machine to make sure only permitted items are included in the carry-on bag.
Perfect. Thank you, Hoyen. Lily, number 8. Lily, you still there?
Oh, I muted myself.
Okay. Sorry, number 8, Lily.
Okay. Passengers should remove all personal items from their pockets.
From their pockets. Perfect. So, personal items. Do you guys think it's personal items?
No, I think metal items.
Metal items.
Yeah.
Okay. You can keep personal items. What personal items can you keep in your pocket? Like your wallet? You can keep your wallet. If there's no metal in your wallet, you can keep it.
You have to empty your pockets.
Yeah, you have to empty your pockets. Personal items, but basically it's from metal, like coins.
No,
coins.
you have to empty everything.
You have to empty. Okay.
Yeah, what you have in your pockets.
For me, for my brother, I think he only like empties out his metal. So for me, it's like, But yeah, you're right. You have to empty out all personal items, and they're basically checking for metal. So what stuff in your pockets is usually made of metal, guys?
Coins.
What else?
Keys.
Well, what else? Swiss Army.
Swiss Army knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
USB discs.
USB. Yeah. So your cell phone. Okay.
I don't know an item that you use to cut your nail.
Nail cutter.
Oh, nail cutter
or nail clippers. Okay, so nail cutter or nail clippers. That's what you use to cut your nails. Okay, so yeah, anything metal. Mostly it's coins and keys that people have in their pockets. Okay, and Norbert, can I get you to do the last one, number 9?
Passengers should not wear items such as belt blank or barrette in their hair through the metal buckle.
Okay, so what's the first one? Passengers should not wear items such as belt. We covered this in the last class. A belt what? What closes a belt?
Buckle.
Buckle. Okay. Passengers should not wear items such as belt buckles. What are belt buckles made of?
Metal.
Metal. So you cannot wear a belt buckle or a barrette. What is a barrette, guys?
It's a hair sling, you know, the hair sling.
Yeah, a barrette is basically jewelry. It's basically jewelry that a lot of women wear. So here, what this girl is wearing in her hair, this is a plastic barrette. But what this girl is wearing, this is a metal barrette. Can you guys see it? So this is metal. So this will set off the metal detector if she walks through with it. Okay? So you cannot wear barrettes. Barrettes, what you put in your hair, because it will set off the metal detector. Okay? What's a metal detector, guys? Yeah, metal.
It's that say beep beep.
Yeah, exactly. What you walk through, and then it checks if you beep 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 beep. So basically, what checks if you have metal on your body. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about any of the vocabulary that we've covered? Is anything unclear? I think we covered all of this. Yeah. Okay. All right. We are actually out of time. This class is done. What did you guys think? Did you guys have fun? For those of you who haven't traveled to North America in a while, this is what you can expect when you're in North America.
Good
to know. Oh dear.
Okay. All right. So
I think this procedure is better for all the people. It's for the security of the people. And
yeah. I mean, of course, better be safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
But for those who are not used to it, this can seem very invasive. You guys know what invasive is? Invasive. Invasive is like it gets too personal with you. Like people are like touching you and they're like making sure you're safe and you're clean. When people are getting into your personal space without you wanting them to, that is called invasive. Okay? Yeah. So this can seem very invasive to people who are not used to it. All right? Like people like Adriana has been to New York. I live here. If for us it's very normal because that's what we expect. But if you're coming from Europe or Asia and you don't expect it, it can be very, very invasive for you. Okay?
Can I ask something?
Yeah, go ahead, Norbert.
In North America, how many hours before the flight you usually go to the airport?
If it's a
in order
local?
to don't miss the flight because of the security.
Domestic flights is 2 hours. International flights is 3 hours.
Well, it depends on if you are local or, foreigner.
What you look like, right? What you look like. Are you white? Are you white? If you're white, it's okay. Go ahead, Norbert.
I say just because the security, so you should go there before earlier, or or you can go like in Europe. I usually went to the airport 2 hours before the flight.
Yeah, 2 hours before. Like if I am flying from America to Canada, that's an international flight. I would need to be at the airport 2.5 to 3 hours before the flight. But if I am flying from, say, San Francisco to Seattle, that's a domestic flight. You are still in America. You would need to get to the airport about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Okay? Because lineups are huge. And when you are in line to check in, you are not just checking in for your flight. Everybody who is flying with that carrier is checking in. So everybody who has flights for the next 5 hours will be there. So you have to really, really plan your trip. Okay? But 2 hours minimum. If it's less than 2 hours, then you're cutting it too short. You're probably gonna miss your flight. Okay? All right. Yeah. If you guys have any questions about travel, especially here, I am your person because I travel quite a lot here, and I have all sorts of horror stories to tell you. Go ahead, Hoyin.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What was the cutting? What? I forgot the word you said a moment ago. Cutting.
Nail cutters.
Oh, nail cutter and nail clippers?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
You're cutting it short. Cutting it too short.
Oh, cutting it short. Yes.
Cutting it too short. Cutting it too short means you're not giving yourself enough time to do what you need to do. You're gonna run out of time and then you're gonna miss your flight. Cutting it too short. Okay? Or you're cutting it close. Okay. Cutting it too short, cutting it close means the same thing. You're welcome. Okay, I'm done, guys. I just picked up 2 slots for tomorrow because they were available. So let me know what classes you guys want. Hoyin, you want to learn about shoes?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh, come on, no girls.
Definitely.
Hey.
Adriana, will you join me? So Hoyin,
I don't know because I work in the mornings, so I don't know.
Okay, well, if you can sneak away for an hour,
I will listen.
You listen. Okay, awesome. So Hoyin, I might schedule it about shoes, so keep an eye out. Okay, Constantine.
Second class, maybe you can make my suggestion.
Oh, right. I'll look into that. Thanks, Ahmed. So Constantine and Faku, it was really nice having you guys join me for the first time. I hope you'll come back next time. All right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
And subscribe to my YouTube channel and all of that, okay?